Go.
Okay, so this is the Cabernet Sauvignon section, all the way down to about here, where we get into the red blends. And on the top shelf here, you'll find Malbecs, all the way down to about here right now. We want to group all those together. So we have more red blends. We have Merlots over here. And this section down here is where we keep the French Bordeaux, so anything with the French label on it goes down there. And more blends all the way down to the end here. Typically, this section here is mostly Spanish wines. So if it has Spanish writing on it, it'll go here. There's a few exceptions. There's some Malbec in here, but that's a domestic Malbec. Moving over to this side, we have more red blends across the bottom, and then we have Zinfandels kind of down at this end right here. And then we move over into the Pinot Noirs, the Shirazes, the Syrahs, Petite Syrahs, and then the Rosés down here. And the top shelf across is all Italian wine. So if it has Italian writing on it, that's where it goes. Over here, vodka's across the top, and usually about half of the second row. And then we have gins, tequilas, and we start getting into the whiskeys that wrap around down to here into the rums. And then down at the bottom, there's more whiskeys. Oops. Uh-oh.
What was that?
That was my earbud. Just jumped off. That thing's still recording?
Yes.
It was beeping at me. Okay. So anyways, and the whiskeys down in the bottom, there's more whiskeys as well. So.
All right.
And then over here we have Chardonnays on both shelves. And underneath we typically have red blends and other red wines.
Okay.
We'll talk about the displays a little bit. Over here on this side is champagnes. Mostly domestics on the top shelf. Italians mostly on the second shelf, and then underneath it's a mixture of other champagnes.
All right.
This shelf over here, Pinot Grigios across the top, with the exception of this one down here, which is the Bianco. Sauvignon Blancs underneath that, and then a mixture of Sauvignon Blancs and Pinot Grigios underneath. And typically, if we like to work from the bottom up and then refill the bottom with what's coming in on the new load. And then over here, these are all dessert wines primarily. You have ports and other sweet reds up here, and then you have all the whites kind of down at this end, and whatever canned wines I have kind of go in here, right? And most of this down here is storage.
All right.
This is the import favorites display. It's torn up right now. I got more of this coming in today. So if something runs out, it's okay to spread out on the item next to it, but just make sure it's an import that goes over here, all right?
Got it.
This display here, I'm going to tell you. We'll get it later.
All right.